Hello, this is my flag and my porch. My mom and my home in Iowa. I want to tell you about a few ladies in my life. My mom, Mary Dolores Heike, daughter of Clarence Ward Bittinger and Lottie Henrietta Starkey Bittinger, who married my dad in 1956, July 1st, Leon Norbert Heike, son of Paul John Andrew Heike and Agnes Kleeman, Shawnee, Wisconsin. Mom was from Spencer. Mom's first husband beat her. His wife beat her. When they say that acorn doesn't fall far from the tree, it's true. Her grandson and great-grandson enjoy beating women. And her eldest daughter is a narcissist. My baby sister, Ellen Beth Heike Mathis, lost the 29th of October in 2020, 6 months after my mom finally escaped my older half-sister through death. If your mother says, "No, I don't want to go to Texas. I want to remain in my own home," in 2013, mother put on a brand new roof, and in 2014, she finally got central air. But my mother kept telling my older half-sister 70 times a week, no. Diana would call her 10 times a day. I paid the bill. I had the phone and the electric and the cable. It all came to me. Father Joe said that people listen to greasy wheels. And you know that's true. Today, while I was at Walmart, I had probably the only cart that squeaked. It's annoying. Narcissists are annoying. Lie as soon as they breathe. People can't stop and not pay attention because they're squeaking and they're squeaking. And they're lying and they're lying. My Aunt Weva was the second youngest of 13 children. Once when we lived in Howard, Dad had gotten into financial difficulties in Lorenz, Iowa. So we moved to Howard, in a little white house by the general store and by the Howard paper mill. On the road that goes to Pampern Park. We had the best neighbors, the Ulmers. Jerry and Edna Ulmer. I think they're probably both gone. They had 7 children, I believe. All good Catholics. Connie Ulmer was Ellen's best friend. I met a few of her friends at Ellen's funeral. She had been cremated and there were pictures of her around, but Ellen wasn't there. I have a candle of her in my closet, in my cupboard in the kitchen. Whenever I open that cupboard, I cry. Ellen was supposed to grow old with me. Whatever Diana did that last week that Ellen was alive, killed Ellen. Killed Ellen. Just like she killed Mom with codeine bags. She killed my baby sister. She was there when they found her dead. She hightailed it back to Texas. She wouldn't even stay for Ellen's family gathering. That woman better not ever be within my sight. My Aunt Wava was classy. She and Mom would giggle together and they had so much fun. Two of Wava's daughters are gone. I would love to know if Renee is still alive. Diana was busy telling everybody how Mother removed me from the well because I was such a horrible daughter. I'm the only gay daughter. I was always there for Mom. I took care of Mom. In order to get Mother from her home, Diana placed me in elder abuse twice. Funny thing is, Mother was never being treated poorly or beaten like Diana had on 56 pages of trash to Iowa Human Services. And the sad part is, you can tell the Human Services Department of any state any lie you want. They never look into it. They don't care about who is slandered. They don't care about which one of our elderly suffer at the hands of the abuser, the real abuser of a family. We all thought it was just awful that when Wava died, Leanne went out and partied with her friends. Leanne was a daughter who was always with her mom. Took care of her mom. I totally understand Leanne now. Leanne always had the tender heart, and you could go to her and she'd remove a sliver. I'm an empath, and I feel things. I felt deeply when she told me the family always thought I was retarded. I was never retarded. I have always been who I am. Sensitive. My cousin Lori left us about, I think, a year or two before Karen. Karen died in 220 also. She was beautiful. She and her husband went to University of Wisconsin. Huge campus, I understand. They met on a trip to Jamaica and fell in love. Bobby Dennis was the only son of a millionaire. Didn't matter. And he rocked at Caesar salads. And he was cute as a bug. In a bug, good-looking sense of way. I guess they both died of cancer. Bobby was a lawyer. That isn't a reason not to smoke. I don't know what is. My friend in Florida who's always depressed, she smoked and then she went to the Nicorette gum and she chewed that for like 30 years. And she managed to kick it. She still has to chew gum. I'm more of a sucker. I suck gum because it'll stick to the roof of my mouth and I have to take my teeth out to get it off. Yep. What a beautiful, beautiful blue sky over Iowa today. It was cooler last night, but it wasn't too bad. I have to remove all my books from my window so I can lower the last two windows in the house. And I hate doing that because I want to get as much beautiful fresh air as I can until I can't get it anymore. Not even sure what day this is. I know we're not October yet. I don't think that happens next week. So, well, I guess I'll go inside. I wonder if cancer is in your genes. Ellen had breast cancer. Weva had it. I think Leanne had it. Weva's younger sister died of it. They had maple trees. When we lived up in the Green Bay, Howard area, we went to their farm one year. It was so neat. I have a book. It's a scholastic, and it's a great story about family and maple trees. I can't think what it's called. I have found that I enjoyed scholastic books just as well as any other. I mentioned on a video that I had lesbian books that I'm selling. And some bigot gave me a thumb down. Well, you know what? Screw you. Every book has a right to be read. Just because a person is a lesbian doesn't make anything we touch foul. See that flag? I wore a United States Army and the United States Marine Corps uniform. I love that flag. My youngest nephew, Craig Ryan Mathis, has Dad's flag. I hope he flies it. Hope he didn't believe Diana's lies that Mother was beaten by Dad. Dad never laid a hand on her, except for once at Nana's funeral. He grabbed her by the ear and said, "Come on, Mary, it's time to go." He thought he was being funny. Dad's sense of humor was not a good sense of humor. He was on the skit group in high school. We had no idea why. Because he just wasn't funny. From Val Heike, have a blessed day. From Quasqueton, Iowa.